hours long, but jurors watched intently as he declared, "The prosecution brought a number of witnesses masquerading in robes. We have ripped those robes shred by shred and left the prosecution's case naked and exposed as a conspiratorial lie dressed in incompetence." He said the evidence of the star prosecution witness is questionable because he said both he and the alleged deceased, Clive Lizard Williams, arrived at Kartel's Havendale St. Andrew property between 5 and 5:30 p.m. However, Mr. Finson said the call record data presented by the prosecution itself placed the alleged deceased in Portmore at that time. Mr. Finson asked the jurors how believable it is that Vybz Kartel tried to kill the star witness, who then escaped onto the road, then turned around and stopped a taxi to take the same man who attempted to kill him to the hospital. Then the defense attorney declared, "This thing does not spell sense to any thinking Jamaican who knows what goes on in this country." Mr. Tavares Finson argued that the star witness's credibility was also placed under the microscope because he wrote a letter to the public defender stating that he was forced to give a statement and that he had seen Clive Williams alive after August 16, 2011, when he's alleged to have been killed. The defense attorney then highlighted what he called the incompetence of the prosecution. The original statement of the main witness cannot be found. The evidence CD containing the text messages from Digicel cannot be found. The notebook containing vital information on the arrest of Vybz Kartel by head of the police flying squad, Senior Superintendent Cornwall Biggerford, is missing. Then there are the phones used to obtain evidence being tampered with. Mr. Tavares Finson then said, "It is because we as the defense had the capacity to probe the technical evidence why these things are before you. The evidence of Detective Sergeant Patrick Lynchon should have been sent to Damascus, Korea, and Panama and show them how not to investigate a case." He argued that this is a benchmark case and the authorities now have an opportunity to put new procedures in place to ensure that the slackness, incompetence, and corruption do not happen again. In his statement, however, Prosecutor Jeremy Taylor told the jurors that this is an ordinary murder case and there is nothing benchmark about it. He urged the jurors to remember that there is another person in this case. His name is Clive Williams. According to Mr. Taylor, while the 5 accused are free to make a case for themselves, in another trial on August 16, 2011, Clive Lloyd Williams, otherwise called the Lizard, wasn't given that opportunity. Mr. Palmer was the judge, jury, and executioner in that trial. The prosecutor has asked the jury not to be swayed by Vybz Kartel's show of emotion during his sister's testimony and not to be prejudicial because he bleaches his skin and has numerous tattoos. Mr. Taylor said, "When all is said and done, Adidja Palmer's family knows where to find him. Where is Clive Williams? Where is he? Is he chopped up fine? Is he mincemeat?" The prosecution will continue its closing arguments tomorrow. Dara Smith, TVJ News.